thing, when we're going to do an isolation, we need to clearly identify the circuit that we're going to isolate. It could be a fuse you're isolating, it could be a breaker, or it could be an isolator, okay? In this case, it's a socket that I'm going to be working on, and I've identified it here. This breaker here is for the socket that I'll be working on, so I'm going to isolate this. And because it's an old breaker, this is how you lock off these types. You apply one of these here, screw that down into the breaker switch in the off position, then you can apply a padlock. If you don't have anything to lock off, you can always tape it in the off position. I'd advise at least doing that, and then put a caution notice on the breaker saying that someone's working on it, do not re-energize it. If you've got a newer breaker, like this Schneider one here, this is slightly different. To isolate this, you need one of these, and you press the trigger in, and that would go in there, and then we could apply the padlock through there. So that's for the newer type breakers. If you're just isolating an isolator on, say, a machine or a piece of some sort of machinery, you can just isolate using the padlock on the local isolator, yeah? So now this circuit breaker's locked off. I've got the key in my pocket. Let's go test for dead. We're at the socket outlet now that we've just isolated the circuit breaker for. Okay? Now, we've got our approved voltage meter, and what we need to do first, before carrying out the test, we need to just prove that the meter is in good condition. So you need a proving unit, okay, and you put your meter leads into the proving unit, like so, and you can see there, the lights on the meter are lighting up to 230, saying that the meter is in good working order. So now we can carry out the test. First, live to neutral, nothing, live to earth, nothing, and then we'll go neutral to earth, and we have nothing. So that circuit is proven dead. And the last step, we just need to reprove the meter after the test. So back into the proving unit. Yep, the meter's still in good working order. So that's complete, that. If you're unsure, please make sure you seek advice from a qualified electrician or get an electrician in. If you've got any questions or comments, leave them and I will happily answer anything. Okay, thank you for watching.